Hello, beautiful Aquarius. Thank you for being here. My name is Jaden, and this is Lighthouse 36. Today I'm going to be doing a singles love reading for the Aquarius Collective. All right, let's get started. Let's get to the good stuff. Spirit, what messages do you have for the Aquarius Collective for the singles love reading for the Aquarius Collective for the next month or so? What messages do you have for Aquarius? Overall theme, please. Overall theme. Messages do you have for singles love for Aquarius? Okay, compatibility. This card actually came out for another sign as well. Okay, compatibility. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get two more cards from this other deck. Overall theme, please. Overall theme. Okay, those two cards wanted to fall out. So we've got hustle mode, grinding hard, ambitions, drive, determined effort, sleep can wait, and toxic love, pain disguised as passion, addictive patterns, harmful attachment, can't live without. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. Clarifiers for compatibility, please. Discontent and boredom. Please clarify further, Spirit. Compatibility, discontent, and boredom. Please clarify further, Spirit. Oh my goodness, this card is coming out so much. I'm not sure if it's because of spring and everybody's hormones are going crazy. Okay, one more, please, Spirit. One more, please. Okay. Awareness, which is the Magician card, material and spiritual prosperity. Okay. Hustle mode, please. Rest and rejuvenate. Okay. Another one. Conflict and defeat. Okay, thank you. And toxic love. Please clarify toxic love. Too many, Spirit. Too many. Base chakra. One more, please. One more. Clarifying toxic love. Base chakra. Yeah. It's interesting. I was just thinking about this. Okay, one more. Solitude. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's put these cards down here. Focus on the first ones. I'm seeing that either you have just gotten into a relationship, and this could be past as well. But I'm going to go with the storyline of the timeline of it being recent, or you're about to, okay? You're about to get into a relationship, and it's going to be hot and heavy. A very passionate, very fast-moving relationship. Um, and what I'm getting here is like like when I say fast, I mean like you're talking about moving in together like within a week or a couple of weeks. Like you're immediately talking about moving in together. Um, this is very hot and heavy. Um, uh, like hustle mode usually has to do with work, but I feel like this is a love reading, and I'm just getting the feeling here like it could be that someone's a very hard worker and is in hustle mode, but I don't get that impression whatsoever here. This has to do with this relationship, very hot and heavy, very fast. Okay, there may be even codependence here immediately. Your wounds are speaking to each other, okay? Um, Past wounds. Um, it's a very passionate, very addictive relationship. and you move very, very quickly. And I'm talking about like moving in together, like you're talking about moving in together. It's very, very quick, and it's a very sexual relationship. Um, but there's an issue here, compatibility. Now, this card showed up in another reading, but I'm getting a different meaning here for it. Do you see the birds going in the opposite direction? You two are not really compatible. You may be compatible in the bedroom, but there's other things that you're not compatible with. Okay, there's issues in this relationship. I'm hearing boundary issues. Um, but I'm feeling like with the base chakra showing up here, the base chakra is all about stability and safety. Okay. So you may have recently gotten out of a relationship and you may feel like you need someone else to help you be stable. Like maybe you're really struggling financially, for example, and it's ideal for you to have another partner for you two to live together to share the rent instead of it all being on your shoulders and you have very little money left over at the end of the month to buy the things that you want to buy or need. And that's completely understandable. I understand about that. Um, and that's just an example. But there's something with your base chakra that you're not feeling safe and secure. And it's powering, informing this relationship and why you're moving so quickly into it. This could also be that this person doesn't make you feel safe and secure, also in other ways. So, in one sense, they make you feel safe and secure, like maybe they have a good job and they're helping you pay some bills, etc. And you're compatible sexually. But in other ways, they may not feel secure. Like maybe they have a bad temper, um, or maybe you're worried like they may have another relationship going on the side. There's something here about safety and security that you need to work on. And so the base chakra, the first chakra, um, so working on this, what I mean is, journaling about it, um, doing meditative healings, like maybe some guided meditations that are free on YouTube, getting some counseling, some professional counseling or energetic work done, praying on it. Something about your safety and security is compromised here. And the reason I think it's financial is because of this card. This card in this deck to me represents financial constraints. So this may be why you're moving so quickly in this relationship. You like each other. Like, look, they're waving to each other. You like each other, but you're moving too quickly, okay? And it has to do with something having to do with um, your security. You're wanting to feel more safe and secure, and I believe it may have something to do with finances. Like you're very tight financially on your own, and and this partner makes you feel more secure because perhaps they have a good job and they help pay the rent and pay the bills, etc. Something along these lines. It doesn't have to be. Take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a collective reading. But there is something about it, like maybe it doesn't even have to do with finances, but you just feel safe having another person around somehow. It gives you a feeling of safety. Like, for example, if you're a woman and living on your own, maybe you've never lived on your own before, you suddenly find yourself by yourself, and it makes you feel safer to have a man around. Something along these lines, okay? Um, the other reason that it makes me think it has to do with finances is because this material and spiritual prosperity. Yeah, like I keep getting the feeling that this person, um, has a good job or is stable financially and they're helping you out. And this may be part of the reason why you're rushing into this relationship. Um, And definitely as well with the sacral chakra here. This has to do with sexuality and creativity. Um, so with the sacral chakra here, you may be very sexually compatible, and uh, so this also, you know, um, made the relationship go quick. Like maybe entered a physical relationship almost immediately or immediately. And who knows, maybe you're trying now to make a one night stand turn into a real relationship. Like, whatever it is, like, even though there's no Eight of Wands card here on the table, I feel like the hustle mode is giving that Eight of Wands energy. Whatever this is, it's moved quickly, okay? Um, but when you're not with this person, you're seeing here um, that you're not completely happy with this relationship. There's something about it that you're not happy with it, okay? Um, and here with the conflict and defeat, it's confirming that. There's something with this relationship you're not happy about, and the person may have a temper. For example, um, maybe they're, plan to cook dinner and have a nice night in together, but they're going out with their buddies, and you ask what buddies, who are you going out with? When am I going to meet these people? And they're not interested in introducing you to their buddies. And so it causes conflict, and you feel defeated because you just can't seem to make the progress that you want to, like for drive this relationship forward in the way that you want to. Um, this person cannot give you what you want, okay? Not at this time. This was a very hasty relationship. Um, so you retreat into yourself, go to sleep maybe crying about it, worried, are they, do they have, is there a third party involved, or why they value their friends more than you, why they don't want to spend time with you, etc. So it's like this push and pull between, they make you feel safe, but at the same time they don't, okay? And you need to work on your base chakra. Spirit's really encouraging that, because this probably base chakra, first chakra, usually, or root chakra, it usually has something to do that started with in your childhood. Like, for example, maybe you had a mother who went from partner to partner to partner, because she felt safer having a partner, having that income. Like, and partners kept leaving her and she felt abandoned. Um, you know, it usually starts in your childhood. There's something that needs to be healed here, having to do with your base chakra. And I suggest that, if you don't have the financial means, there's lots of guided meditations on YouTube for free for working on your base chakra. And I'm actually going to get the book out here because this book actually gives advice on how to work on certain chakras. Um, yeah, so here the base chakra is the color red. It has the key words are I have, okay? So security and finances. Known as the base or root chakra, this energy center is situated at the base of your of your spine, and is most closely related to all your earthly issues, such as survival, the physical body, issues of money, sustenance, safety, and shelter. Okay, so confirming everything that I've said here. To balance this chakra, practicing yoga can be extremely beneficial, so maybe look at some free yoga videos online. Dancing or light physical exercise will also help keep the energy flowing and harmonious. So maybe go out for a walk in the park. Honoring your body and taking care of it on the outside will bring you well-being on the inside. It works both ways. Okay, beautiful. So um, if this is a physically abusive relationship in any way, please get some help. Call a local crisis line. You deserve better. So take care of your body, okay? It's the sacred vessel for your soul in this lifetime. So Spirit's really encouraging you to spend some time on your own, rest and rejuvenate, okay? Um, and solitude is here. Um, and this could even be moving on from this relationship and spending some time on your own and doing the healing that you need. I can't obviously tell you, this is a collective reading. I don't know your personal situation. I can't tell you to break up with this person, okay? Um, but I can tell you to spend some time on your own and get the healing you need. Whether, you choose to stay in the relationship, while he's out with his or she's out with their buddies or friends, um, work on yourself. Take that opportunity to work on yourself. Give yourself the love that you want to give this other person, that you are giving this other person. Okay? And with the Magician here card, Spirit is telling you to remind yourself to remember you are the magician. You can create whatever you want. You deserve all the goodness this world has to offer, and the power is in you. You're seeking power in this other person somehow, okay? Stability, but that stability actually exists in you. We tend to search for things that we want in other people, okay? But it actually exists in us. Excuse me. And if you do your healing work, if you work on yourself, read some self-help books or listen to some self-help audios. If you do the work on yourself, you're going to tap into that magician energy and create what you want. Okay, that stability that you want. You don't have to try to find it in another person. And my feeling is that this person is really unhealthy for you, and it's not a healthy relationship. You didn't take the time to get to know each other and to truly know each other and build a solid foundation. So start that foundation. It starts with you, and then you're going to attract someone who has the same vibration, the same energy level as you. Right now, you can only attract someone with the same vibration as you. So if you're feeling insecure, okay, I'm going to put this delicately. Spirit's giving me an example. For instance, if you're not feeling safe and stable and secure, and you're searching for that in another person, like, so perhaps you try to get a partner who's financially stable, who can give you a nice home, help pay the bills, etc., etc., give you, you have nice food, buys you nice things, etc. Okay, but that person, you may not recognize it, but they are also they're the same vibration as you. Okay, you can like attracts like. You can only attract someone with the same vibration as you. So that person may be very insecure too, but they don't show it. So maybe the way that they're insecure is they, need to get another partner who makes them feel like, oh, wow, look how many women or how many men I can attract. Like I can juggle all these people, and, they're trying to feel safe and secure by how many people are attracted to them physically and sexually, etc. So even though you may not recognize it, like you don't really see it, because they may sound like they're very confident and secure, but you're attracting the same. So if you work on yourself, okay, and tap into this magician energy, you're going to attract another magician eventually. So, okay, that's what I have for you. I'm just going to get one more card for you, Spirit. One last clarifier. One last clarifier or last message for the Aquarius Collective. One last message, Spirit, please. One last message, advice for Aquarius. Surrender. Oh, interesting. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I cannot give you advice, as I said, to like leave this person or not leave them. But there's a very clear message here about rest, rejuvenate, and solitude, to surrender, to let go. Um, and good things are coming your way. So take that, as you will, whatever resonates with you. I'll just read it one more time. Surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go, and all will work out. So, one more thing, Magician. So, where it says here, uh, um, at times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. So this could be just letting go of that old wound for security and safety, okay? Healing that in yourself before you can attract someone, someone who, meets your vibration, who is also the magician and has healed that inside of themselves as well. Well, thank you so much, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please show this channel some love. Thank you for being here. I'm wishing you all the very best on your love journey. Have a great rest of your day, and I'm sending you so much love.